Welcome to a recap of Game 3s here in the NHL playoffs on ASC. Let's take a look at the first game. We have the Winnipeg Jets winning 2-1 over the St. Louis Blues. A big win for Winnipeg, and it bounces them back after the loss in game number 2. Jets lead 2-1 in the series now in St. Louis, but the defending Stanley Cup champs will look to bounce back as they host Game 4 as well and try to tie this series up, going back into Winnipeg for Game 5. The Flyers take down the Capitals. They beat them in Game 1. The Capitals bounce back in Game 2, but a 3-1 victory for Philadelphia, who is favored to win the series. This series is expected to be the best out of round 1, and the Flyers' wins have been by dominating fashion. So Philadelphia will look to try and go 3-1 while having home ice advantage. The Predators, they lose their first game of the series. They lose to Colorado 5-3. The Avalanche bringing the series back to Colorado. Nashville still leads 2-1, but the Avalanche, based on their performance in Game 3, can easily tie this thing up at 2-2. There was a sold-out crowd in Colorado, so the Avalanche will look to be underdogs against the 2-seed Predators. Best team in the NHL, they beat the Hurricanes 6-2. Carolina has struggled in this series. They kept Game 2 tight, but the Penguins blew this one out and looking for a clean sweep. The 1 seed looking to sweep the lowest seed for the second year in a row. Edmonton did it last year in the West, so we'll see if the Penguins can do this to Carolina. The Lightning won 4-3 in overtime against Toronto in Game 3, the first series in Canada, and the Lightning were able to hang on. Toronto led 2-0, but the Lightning stormed back, forced overtime, and now lead the series 3-0 and look to sweep Toronto going into Game 4 tomorrow. So the Lightning will look to punch their ticket into the second round. The Blue Jackets win 4-3. They hang on a late charge on the Bruins, and they win their first game of the series. Bruins still lead 2-1, but just like Colorado, the Blue Jackets can easily upset Boston. The Bruins' offense just did not look strong in their first game on the road in this series. Moving on, the next series, we have the Golden Knights beating the Ducks 5-1. Anaheim, they were able to upset Game 2, but the Golden Knights put them back in their place. A huge win in Game 3. They now lead the series 2-1 once again and will look to sweep the series in Anaheim with a win in Game 3 and looking to win Game 4 for taking it back to Vegas to try and take a 4-1 series win. The Kings and the Sharks, they also battled in overtime. They also did it in Game 1, but the Kings are the ones who prevail. They take 2 games in a row. They win 5-4, and now they lead the series 2-1. A lot of series expected to go to 7 games. This one's definitely been the most entertaining of them all with the Kings. Now, they have the lead in the series. Coming up tomorrow, we'll have Game 4 recaps of the Stanley Cup playoffs for 2018. Hope you enjoy this presentation. This is ASC. Hope you enjoy this presentation. Signing off.